Welcome back to another This Week in Warframe. This is going to be for the week of August 2nd through the 9th. And this week we've got free platinum to talk about, free items to talk about, the summer event to talk about, a brand new Nightwave season starting soon, a whole new Prime Resurgence, and a lot more stuff. All the things going on this week. If you guys are interested in free Twitch drops, you can come to my Twitch channel. Every week I link at the very top of the Twitch chat where those drops are going to be, because DE usually gives it to us maybe like tomorrow or the day after, like Monday or Tuesday, but whatever. I post them there. That's where you can find where the free drops are going to be every single week, so make sure you follow over there on Twitch. Let's get started with This Week in Warframe. Bird3 over here with his shiny treasures has himself a Crimson Archon Shard. Deep Archimedia is a survival, disruption, and assassination. Temporal Archimedia is an exterminate, defense, and assassination. The current coda weapons for the next 23 hours are going to be the Basilisk with 48.1% toxin, the Bubonico 45.3% electricity, the Causticus 44% toxin, the Haruto 51% toxin, the Pathocist 38.6% electricity, the Synapse 50.5% toxin, and lastly the Tysis with 25.2% electricity. The 1999 calendar, we're looking at rewards of a Riven versus 2000 Kuva, then an Amber Archon Shard versus an Orokin Reactor Blueprint, then we have Double Arcanes versus an Orokin Catalyst Blueprint, then an Arcane Enhancement versus Exilus Weapon Adapter Blueprint, and then we have an Arcane Enhancement versus 6000 Endo, and lastly, Double Arcanes versus an Omniforma Blueprint. This week's Descendia on Steel Path, we got rewards of Melee Arcane Adapter, Arcane Concentration, a Secondary Arcane Adapter, Arcane Expertise, 25 Steel Essence, 3 times Arcane Expertise, and lastly an Orokin Catalyst Blueprint. If we check out the normal Descendia this week, our final reward is going to be a Forma Blueprint. So currently in Prime Resurgence, in 3 days and 17 hours, we have Revenant and Baruuk Prime coming to Prime Resurgence. They're going to be here for about a month, so you have 3 days and 17 hours left to collect Titania and Gara if you have not done that already. Both of these are amazing frames. I wouldn't wait for them to come back around again. Do whatever you have to do to grab these two while you can. So really quick, we'll get into the Unstoppable Clem Pack. This has 170 platinum in it. It is completely free to claim for subscribers of the PS Plus program. I know for everyone else, myself included, that is unfortunate. But if you are on PlayStation, you're subscribed to the PS Plus program, you can grab yourself the Unstoppable Clem Pack, which will have a bunch of goodies in it and an additional 170 platinum completely free. I don't know if we want to start some kind of like riot or something where we want to, peaceful riot or whatever, where we want to tell DE, hey, how about free platinum for every other platform, huh? Not just PlayStation. That'd be nice. Whatever, whatever you guys are up for, I got your backs. Also, we have the Dog Days, which is the summer event. That is happening this Tuesday. That's when that's going to start. Make sure you don't miss the weekend of like Dog Days missions, because they're going to give you 175 pearls upon completing them, and that is the most efficient way to collect pearls. So it's definitely something to just keep your eyes out for. Those are going to be dropping every weekend for the next 5 weekends after, I guess, this Tuesday when the Dog Days event drops. So keep your eyes out for that. That's going to be fun. There's going to be a lot of free goodies for that. We'll be able to see them when it drops. But yeah, exciting events. They've been making it better and better each year. So looking forward to it. We also, let's get into the current events. We have the Razorback Armada with another 13 hours and 7 minutes left. The Ghoul Purge with 19 days and 17 hours left. We also have, remind you to do the weekly Ayatan Treasure Hunt with Maru. We could do Steel Path Incursion, Sabotage, Disruption, Sabotage, Exterminate, and Assassination. The current invasions are, we have one with a Shiv Blade versus a Daravandal Receiver, and a Daravandal Blueprint versus a Latron Wraith Stock. We also want to remind you to do the Sortie, Interception, Mobile Defense, and Rescue. And we have this week, Archon Naira is giving us an Amber Archon Shard, and we'll have to do a Spy, Defense, and a Showdown. If we check out Nightwave, which, by the way, you have about a week and a half left to get this done, collect all your rewards up to 30, because in Wednesday, August 12th, we're going to have the brand new Nightwave season happen, which is going to be Amir's Shockwave. And it's going to be a whole new bunch of goodies here, so do whatever you can. You could Basically do all these missions here. Once you've completed all of them, that you should start getting like recovered missions, like old missions that you maybe didn't complete in the past will start showing up again so that you can get yourself through all this and get up to 30. Collect all the rewards for the season, but again, you have a week and a half left for that. But right now, we have the usual permanent weeklies. We also have complete a run of Deep Archimedia or Temporal Archimedia, eliminate the Exploiter Orb, complete an Isolation bounty, Vault Bounty mission in the Cambion Drift on Deimos, unlock 3 relics, and today's daily looks like pick up 15,000 credits. We also have credit offerings with Nora. She's got us this week Deadly Maneuvers, Bursting Mass, Physique, Dreamer's Bond, Sentient Barrage, Corrosive Projection, and Rifle Scavenger. The one that's going to yield you the most amount of platinum is most likely going to be Corrosive Projection. Secondly would be Physique. So if you have a bunch of extra credits, these will not carry over until the next Nightwave season. So you have to do this now. You're going to have to do this in the week and a half, is spend these. Otherwise, they're just going to go to waste. So you might as well. But Corrosive Projection, Physique, these are good ways to make extra platinum. Also, Singularity, Double Tap, Prism Guard, and Brainstorm. Checking out the Steel Pass circuit this week, we have Incarnate adapters for the Akenbrunt, the Soma, Vasto, Nami Solo, and the Burston. And if you already have those, you can instead get a Rifle Pistol Melee Riven or 20,000 Kuva. Also, if we check out the normal circuit this week, we have choices between Hydroid, Mirage, and Limbo. Checking out Akrithis, this week she's got Magus Agress, a Forma Blueprint, Primary Arcane Adapter, a Companion Weapon Riven Mod, a Shotgun Riven Mod, and 5,000 Kuva. Checking out Teshin and Steel Path Honors, this week he's got a Veiled Riven Cipher and a Kitgun Riven Mod. And if we take a look at what Nummy Numbnuts over here has, he's got a Tenant Ferox, 36.9% heat, Tenant Grigori, 25.1% radiation, Tenant Livia, 35.9% heat, a Tenant Exec, 27.6% impact, and lastly, a Tenant Agendas, 46.7% heat. How much platinum have you made since you've become a Patreon?
Over 100K.
45K.
60, 70,000.
20,000.
What's the most amount of platinum you've made in a week?
12K.
Probably about 5,000.
5,400.
Probably 8K.
What's the most amount of platinum you've made in a day?
5,400.
Day was probably 4K.
Probably about 3,000.
2K.
What's your favorite method of making platinum that you've learned from me?
Mostly just flipping ribbons and selling warframes.
Probably arbitrations.
Selling sets of Warframes.
I enjoy Zeramon the most.
Imagine how much time and money they've saved. You know where the links are. Reminder to stop by the Chrysalith on the Zeramon and visit Archimedia and Yanta for your 35,000 Kuva. Then you can travel to Iron Wake on Earth and visit Palladino for your 2 Rivens, your 35,000 Kuva, and your 150,000 credits. Remember to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and stop by my Twitch channel where you can get free drops when they are community-wide, also free rewards I do all the time anyway. And make sure you check out your Invigorations this week and see what you got. Thank you so much for hanging out. I will see you in the next one.